Hey, this is MiracleMax. Welcome to Rise of Kingdoms. And we have a new structure that just opened called the Hieron. I looked it up from Greek, and it means an altar or a sacred place. So we're still attacking altars and sanctuaries. We're just calling them different things. So I want to take you out on the map, and our kingdom, which is suffering mightily, I did, just on a side note, I lowered my recording frames per second today down to 30 in hopes that our lag issues will go away. And I'm hoping that makes a difference. I'm looking now and we seem to be moving well. Anyway, our kingdom is stuck right now. We are pretty trapped in on both sides. We've only taken one pass because it has not been safe to do any others at this point. Hoping that will change soon, but can't share that information. I have escaped Zone 1. I'm sitting over here with a few of my mates, and we are out in Zone 2 specifically for the purpose of attacking higher level barbarians. In Zone 1, you can attack barbarians level 26 through 30, and then Zone 2 is where 31 through 35 are. So we have ventured out into the wild. Um, can't lie, I'm getting attacked a lot every time that I go out in the wild, but that is the nature of this game. We did sign up for a war game. So, as a person going to war, uh, it seems that every time my troops go out of the base now, sorry, I didn't realize I've attacked this many barbarians since I was last beaten up. Um, but every time I head out of my village, um, I need to head out with 3 armies so that I don't sustain too many losses. Um, which again, it is the nature of the game, and we've got new enemies on the map with maxed out Fredericks, and I had my 3 armies out, so we definitely took some damage. The person who attacked me was smart. He waited until um, my troops were at low health from attacking lots of barbs and then came after me. So I didn't have my full power. But hey, I got in some kills. We'll take those. All right, so back to these structures. Anyway, so that's where I am. That's what I'm doing. My next video, I'll do some attacking while I'm talking because I need to talk to you about some of the frequently asked questions, and there's no action to show in that. So we'll go ahead and attack some barbs. So here is a Hieron. There are several along the map, and they do offer different buffs. This one here is a Hieron of Thorns. The buff is a 5% attack. Let's go ahead and scout that one and see what kind of troops we have in it. And while that scout is walking along, we'll take a look at some of these other ones. This is a Hieron of Steel, and this is a troop defense. All of these just opened about 10 minutes ago, so there should be several scouts happening. I'm really hoping my frames per second are holding here. Let's see what these guys have over here. Hieron of Thorns, which we already saw. And that will tell me this should be a Hieron of Steel. Oh, Hieron of Steel. Well, while we're waiting for our scouting report, here, let's go ahead and scout this one also, just to see if there's a difference between the two. But it looks like we do have an attack about to happen. This is an attack coming from Kingdom 2, and Kingdom 2 is the strongest kingdom on the map. They have 21 players with T5 troops. They are, we'll just show you, they include UCS, the top alliance, AO1, the second alliance. Bob is in Kingdom 4. They also include Paula. I'd have to go through and look at these. Are the RUS accounts are part of them. So just looking real quick at USC and their alliance members. Nice power, top player. But just there within their rank 4s, we have 2 players over 100 million power, an 85, and 3 in their 60s, 1 in the 40s, and 2 in the high 30s. Um, There's another one, 52, 72. Boy, these guys can all crush me. Hope you guys are building up your power to get ready for this. This is a very strong alliance. I mean, obviously, an alliance with 5 billion power is very impressive. Very, very impressive. Good job, guys. Um, so let's see if we have any scouting reports coming back or if, oh, we have an attack happening. I'm going to confirm the lag, and it looks like we're using Richard. I cannot tell. I see a lot of mixed armies out here. We have, looks like a full infantry attack coming in there, and a second full infantry rally set up. And I cannot tell if that is a rally to the side or not. Doesn't seem to be taking much damage at all at this point. Lots of troops sliding in here. And I'm so thankful that someone decided to attempt an attack. We haven't been very lucky at getting good battles on these buildings as far as the times. This right now it is 3 p.m. for me, 2 hours before reset. And normally these structures have been opening up for me at about 4 a.m. or 5 a.m., which would be the equivalent of 11 or 12 UTC. So tough times for me. I'm not sure if this structure has taken any damage staring at it. This may just be an attempt to see how the buffs work, but I'm really surprised to really just not even see the bar moving. I'm going to go in as close as I can. Massive healing just happened. I don't know if you guys saw those plus marks going up, but wow, it just healed a whole lot of its troops. There comes my little scout in. So it looks like we're continuing to go, or is nobody hitting it now? That may have been the attempt for right now. It seems everybody is departing. The rallies have broken up, and so that may be it for right now. All right, so now that that's happened, let's take a couple look at these scouting reports. I know I have one back, and we have a primary commander whose name I don't know. 3,000 units. And let's look at the skills. So it seems like all of these structures are now going to have this rage requirement of 3,000 with a first skill doing a damage factor of 3,500. That has been standard across the board. After using a skill, reduces rage required to use the next skill by 100. That has been pretty standard. Heals 10% of the units led by this commander after a skill is used. And what is the fourth? During battle, heals 100% of the units led by this commander every 240 seconds. All right, so these have been consistent. We have a consistent first skill, very strong nuke. We have consistent healing. Here we have a consistent rage reduction requirement, and then we have a consistent time limit, which basically resets the structure. And that is probably what happened to cause the rallies to just back off. We did see that massive healing happen, so I would say that that massive healing caused them to stop their attack and then go replan based on their battle reports. One thing I'm going to do is I'll contact this alliance leader. In fact, we can do it right now and ask them if they can send us that battle report for the video. Sorry, wrong button. Let's go back in here, rankings. I believe that was RUS. There they are, Russia. Contact leader for video. Can you send me your battle report? I know this is very exciting material watching me type, but I want to get you whatever information I can. I'm surprised someone went for it so soon, and I'm hoping that will help us get information um, to you faster. And again, awkward silence, MiracleMax. I did have somebody comment on one of my videos. They said, okay, I've watched several of your videos now. I believe the person's name was Hannah. Hi, Hannah. Thanks for watching. And the comment was, I've watched several of your videos and I still can't tell if you're male or female. And that makes me laugh. I do have a low voice, but yes, I am a female. Miracle Max is not my real life name. That would be awkward. It comes from my favorite movie, The Princess Bride. And Miracle Max is a character played by Billy Crystal. It's a movie that was released in the mid 80s. That can help you know my age because it's my favorite movie. And Billy Crystal just plays this perfect role, cracks me up every time I see it. And um, so when you're creating gaming names, you always pick something that you love, and that is the name I have gone with consistently in all the games I've played, from Clash of Clans all the way to Rise of Kingdoms. So I also have Inigo Montoya, which is another character in the movie, and Fezzik, which is another one. So anyway, I'm not going to give you my real name, but hey, there's some information to start with. So this is the second scout report. Let's just go through and make sure all of I learned it's Hyra. The plural of Hieron is Hyra. So let's make sure all of the Hyra have the same skills, and it appears that they do. Um, so again, as we're talking about these structures, it's going to require multiple alliances, multiple rallies, hard hits, fast hits. Um, you must be able to figure out how to destroy these buildings. This one in under 4 minutes. We've had some that have been under 5 minutes, but this is speed now. It is not about um, making the battle last forever. Let's go out and see if anyone else is attempting an attack. We did have this one here. I don't see any troops on the battlefield. Nothing happening on that one. The only other direction that I would expect to see, we'll just circle the map and make sure. So we've covered that one. Oops, sorry, there's the center. Gosh, I hope the frames are keeping up this time. I am so sorry for the lag. It's been crushing me to know that the videos just aren't working as well in this kingdom with 8 kingdoms in it. But I'm hoping all the changes I've made in the last 2 days are helping. Um, we have, let's see, who is this? WPK. WPK is one of the stronger alliances again. Let's go take a look at WPK. They are the fourth strongest. Wolfpack is their leader. And if we look at their alliance members, that's interesting. That must be a mini who's leading. Um, we have 142 million power. That's really impressive, Aaron. Do we have any more? Looking for anyone with T5 capabilities, and I'm not seeing anyone else with the power to hold T5. It just, 35 million is about where you can start. Just seems like that's where your research hits. So it looks like, oh, we've got a 48 million here. So maybe 2 players with T5 troops, but that can set 2 really good rallies. And if they're able to do that, it didn't look like they had anyone around for help. So no, they're out on their own. We do have one down here who could come up and help them, GRR. All right, let's continue our tour of the map. Any action here? No action there. Let me hit that simplify graphics button again. I do not want to lag out on you. Nothing happening here. This looks like it could be a possibility. We do have a few alliances around it. Oh, we have action. All right, let's see what we have going on. No attack at this point. I'm going to unsimplify graphics. And ZOD. Looks like all the troops here are from ZOD. Everybody's getting a shout out today, you know. It's good for you guys to see who's on the map, who's got power. ZOD, Zealots of Doom. They are from Kingdom 7. Let's take a look at their alliance members. Loki is their leader. 1, 2, 3. So possibly 3 players here with T5. That has become the cutoff in the game now, hasn't it? That, oh, that Vince might be there. You know, whether or not you have T5 makes all of the difference. And I know personally in my main kingdom that we are all pushing hard to get over that limit. We all want to be as competitive as we can be. I am going to stick around here on this screen. I don't want this video to go too long, but I want you guys to see a few hits if possible. And it looks like they are ramping up. I'm trying to watch for lag for you. I'm guessing that white line coming in right there is the rally. And everybody is getting in position for it. So this did not, the commander of this structure does not have an AoE, which means they're only going to be able to target the rage on a rally. So they may have some luck with individual attacks to help take down the power quickly. We have a mix of troops on the map. I mean, I'm seeing everything except siege, of course, but there are archers, there are all infantry, cavalry, even some mixed armies. It's not just, looks like a lot of cavalry running in right there. Where's UOD? Where's that rally, guys? And I will keep running this. I would like to get you one more attack in. While we're waiting, let me pull up that scout report for you one more time if you didn't have a good look at that. For skill again, this seems to be the most consistent skill. So it is a 3,500 damage factor, but not AoE, no zone that you're, no death zone. Reduce of rage needed, healing, and then a time limit of 240. And it's not a time limit, but basically means you're starting over if everything's healed. I did not see the rally anymore. The lines seem to have disappeared. Let's do a quick peek. I'll go ahead and go back to simplified graphics. See if anyone else looks like they might be ready to hit. Not quite yet, but USC, which is the strongest rally, is, or sorry, strongest alliance, is gearing up. We don't have anything happening on this one. And let's go one more time to the one we started on and see if they've decided to hit again or if they are rethinking. So they look like they're in the rethinking planning mode. All right. I'm going to scroll all the way across to that bottom corner where we saw the crowd gathering. It looks like my lag problems have cut down. I'm really happy about that. All right, no attacks happening yet. I'm going to take a quick peek here. Okay, so UCS says they're just doing some tests for now, scheduling it for 3 UTC. So that will be 8 p.m. my time, so that's 4.5 hours from now. And let's see if anyone else. Awkward silence. How do people talk and scroll and read and stare at the screen? Like, is this a massive skill that I don't have? Okay, that was everything that's happening in the kingdom about that. Oh, I do have. Awesome, we did get the battle report. Okay, so here it is. This is their attack. They use Richard and Sun Tzu. We're able to do 19.5% damage. Let's go into the battle. Before I go into the battle log, let's look at the troop buffs. So infantry attack, defense, and health are up. Did we mention that was infantry troops in there? I'm sorry if I did not. So interesting, again, we are sending uh, facing infantry. Now, if we brought Sun Tzu and Richard, I'm guessing we went infantry against infantry, or were these archers? Let's go see. Yeah. All right. So a maxed out Richard, that's pretty impressive. My assumptions are all his skills are maxed too. I'll go back and look and see, but I really like to get to the bottom of this report and see how many rounds they got in before. So at turn 14, my guess is at about turn 20 plus, we're going to see the hit of the enemy as far as their rage hit. Our side. And I really hope the frames are holding up. Please let me know. I really want to um, get you good quality videos, and I am fighting quite a bit. Um, you have to think that before we were dealing with one kingdom's total of people on a map, and now we are dealing with 8 kingdom full of people on one map, and that is slowing me down. Enemy troops cannot use. It looks like there must have been another army out there with Herman as the leader. And I'm still not seeing their rage skill. So yes, there is Herman was silencing him. Dun dun dun. So the silence seems to be doing a decent job of slowing it down. I think adding some more rallies will help. We should be seeing that skill come in here pretty soon. 27, 28, 29, 30. Hmm. So at what point did his, eventually we are going to going to get nailed by him. there were some great buffs in here. You see the exhaust effect applied to enemy's troop. So we were doing everything we could to slow down their damage to the troops. And I say them and us. I was not in this battle. Um, I'm calling the Hieron's troops the enemy, and us real people the winners. All right, I need to go back out on the map and see. I'm still not seeing their massive attack. Um, but let's go back out and see if we've got an attack happening here. I'm going to unsimplify graphics for a minute so you can see the full effect of all these troops on the field. And I'm going to give it 3 more minutes. And if within 3 more minutes we do not see an attack start, then we're going to go ahead and close out this video. So one more time, thank you to RUS Russians for sharing with us. You are in the video. So this was their test run, and that is the best way to get information. I'm sure right now that this alliance is studying this war report, trying to figure out if they had the right commanders selected, if they can change up troops. That is all of our goal, to put together the right combination to make it happen. And in some ways the normal map got a little easy. We got a little lazy because the structures were not that difficult to attack. You could just overwhelm them. Where here, since the time matters, there's only so much time that you can spend. That 240-second limit. This is about strategy. This is about countering what their skills are with ours, and trying to bring together the right combo of troops and skills and timing to take down a structure. And I love that these early structures, I think we're 10 days in now. Yeah, this is day 11. So 11 days in out of 58. And it is taking really good planning to take these things down. We still are in a place where the Crusader fortresses have not been destroyed, that we have not figured out a way on this map to take those down. And so I think that as people get back into the planning phase, as people get used to again having to fight something that's hard rather than the simple things that we had. I think even the Lost Temple got to a place where it was simple for us. It's pretty straightforward. If you had seen it a few times, then you knew how to tackle it, and it was a 3-minute project. Now, nobody has seen these things before, so every attempt is the first attempt. And we're gathering information. And I do hope that for later kingdoms, as you go through, as you're able to see these and look at the reports, that you can plan ahead of time, that you can start thinking and talking to your kingdom before you ever touch this map about what you are going to do to try and take down these structures. And I truly hope that when someone attempts and succeeds at hitting the Crusader fortress, that I can be online to see that happen. I am going to scroll out and see. Again, it looks like we have 2 rallies coming in, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm going to have to simplify graphics because that is going to. Okay, those look like maybe those are the 2 rallies. It's possible those are. It's possible those are just other armies coming out. Just take a quick peek around and see if we have anyone else approaching. Again, I'm trying to be very careful and get you some decent quality after the fails we've had. Okay, so one of those armies stopped. So if this next one here is not the, got two more coming in from down here. Looks like this one may be the rally here. Let's go ahead and unsimplify graphics. Scipio, that doesn't make much sense to me. Boudica. When you're in troop simplify mode, it becomes very difficult to tell uh, what's going on. So let's go ahead and scroll back out. So I know today, let's see, today in Kingdoms 9 through, I believe it's 64, we should be starting the second phase of the Eve of the Crusade, and that is troop training. So I hope you guys are training troops like mad. For kingdoms below that level, 65, I believe we are now 5 days out from starting the Eve of the Crusade, and I'm not sure how low that goes, but we may be at the point now where within the next couple of weeks, everybody is going to be in the prep event or already on this map. So that is pretty exciting. Okay, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to stop the video, cut out so that those of you who have better things to do can go do them. But then I will restart the recording and see if I can get a good film of this. Again, shout out to the Alliance RUS in Kingdom 2 for sharing their battle report with us. For those of you who don't know, this isn't my main account. This is an account I moved here specifically to get some footage of this lost kingdom so that everyone can get there and at least have a starting point of information. So for everyone on this map, Kingdoms 1 through 8, who have given me help either through reports, through upping my kills by attacking my armies, thanks guys, or whatever you're doing to contribute to the action on here, I sure do appreciate it. Okay guys, thanks for watching. If you have questions, please leave them on the video, and again, I will try to get footage. What I might do is go ahead and wait until 8 p.m. when UCS is going to attack, but I will try to get this one too, and maybe I can get a couple of them, put them together for you, and give you some different looks at how people are trying to attack the Hieron. All right. If you liked my rambling and awkward periods of silence, please like the video. If you didn't, please show me some mercy. I appreciate your likes, your subscriptions, your comments, and just taking some time out of your busy day to watch me and my views on this game. Guys, go have a great day. Thanks.